evening, folks. The great Matt Geib here from Mentoring for Free and also Success in 10 Steps with you once again with an ongoing series called The 5 Pillars. The 5 pillars that ensure your business success. The 5 pillars that ensure your business success. And tonight we're on pillar number 4, a compensation plan that pays the average network marketer. A compensation plan that pays the average network marketer. And when I'm talking about average, I'm not talking about a guru or somebody that's making $150,000, $200,000 a year in this business model. I'm talking about your average guy or gal who gets into network marketing to supplement their income to make an extra $500 or $600 a month. That's the average network marketer. Statistics have shown that the average person in network marketer works this business model part-time. And we want to be able to have a compensation plan that pays them in a speedy way but a fair way. And when we're talking about pillar number 4, compensation plans, there really is a lot to it. There are a lot of different nuances, a lot of different things to look at. We could spend an hour, but I found this wonderful article by my friends Bob and Anna Bassett from Canada, and I felt like they really hit a lot of good things in this short article, a lot of the main things that we need to consider, and I'd just like to read that to you right now. When analyzing an MLM compensation plan, there are 5 key questions we need to ask. Number 1, the 10K question. How many active people do I need in my downline to generate a walk-away residual income of $10,000 per month? This is a vital question for you to know how hard you and your team will have to work to reach your financial goals. The best compensation plan is the one that pays the most money for the least work. Let me read that last sentence again. The best compensation plan is the one that pays the most money for the least work. That's not lazy or greedy. That's just smart business. We have found a huge range of answers to this question, all the way from a ridiculous high of $28,000 in the industry to the average of $2,800, down to a very doable $400. The same way you would choose a higher wage for the same job, it just makes sense to choose the lowest number of possible people for you to earn $10,000 a month. The half K retention question. The half K or the $500 retention question. If I bring $500 in revenue to my company each month, what will I get paid? If you worked on straight commission and sold $500 worth of products or services, you'd expect to earn anywhere from 50%, that's $250, down to about 30%, that's $150. If you had some leverage and were paid on your colleagues' sales also, you could accept 20% or about $100 in commissions. Every experienced commission salesperson we've spoken to agree that this is reasonable. But what happens in network marketing? When we were in Excel Communications, the answer to this question was a negative $100. That meant it was costing us $100 per month to bring $500 in revenue to Excel. There are still many multi-level marketing companies in operation today with this kind of business model. Beware. In most companies we've analyzed, bringing $500 into the company bring you 0 in commissions. In some, you'd be lucky to earn $20, a modern or 4%. A modern streamlined company with low overhead will pay you $85 to $125. That's the kind of commission you should look for, $85 to $125. We also call this a retention question, as your main aim should be to get a fair check in the hands of yourself and your new partners as quickly as possible. No pay, no stay. Number 3, the break-even question. How many customers like myself will I need to have my products or my auto ship paid for on a monthly basis? This is another retention question. A terrible company will require 20 customers, a poor company 10. In a good company, you will need 5 customers like yourself, and a generous, streamlined company, you would only need 3 customers with their products paid for. So I would say 3 to 5 customers is the rule of thumb, or 3 to 5 on the same auto ship as you. Most distributors regard their products as a business expense, and the sooner you have them paid for and making a profit, the happier you will be and they will be. How many hoops question? Question number 4. Are there any hidden hoops you need to jump through to qualify for your check? Read the fine print, all of it. The charts, lines, circles always look good at the front of the meeting, but what matters is what you actually have to do to earn a dime. We analyzed a company recently that required 24 frontline distributors. And the way network marketing goes, with attrition, that would mean you'd have to sponsor about 200 people. Read all the fine print. Ask questions of your sponsor, your upline, your rep support until you get the answers that make sense. It's your future and you deserve to know. Number 5, the build or recruit question. Will I be paid for working with my team, or must I constantly be recruiting to earn a check? When Excel was going under in 2004, they began to admit that 80 to 90% of their checks were coming from recruiting bonuses, not from residual reoccurring income. That meant their businesses had to constantly expand in order for them to maintain their income. There are still many companies using this model today. Let's forget the pyramid aspect for a moment and look at what this means to you. If you must constantly recruit, you have no time to work with your team. If there's no money in team building and support, it just won't get done, and you'll constantly be replacing distributors as they flounder, fail, and flee. That's how we spell attrition. Thank you, Bob and Anna Bassett, for these wonderful points about compensation plans. Please review the video and get a hold of me if you have any further questions. Be blessed and have an awesome week.